Hello guys, Steve here, BS Slot Cars. I want to share something with you guys. I learned about these power bases that they use for the arc air and I guess the digital and all that. How they work with the wireless controllers. First off, let me tell you, I'm into RC. I have a big channel, Shen RC. I know how this stuff works. This is like a 2.4 or something, like an RC radio, and the signal goes into there, probably has like a receiver, and then inside this unit there's probably two little speed controllers that give the speed to each lane through the trigger response. And what I found is when we raced with this Scalextric arc air system, it's probably like this with digital also. Say we race a race, or I just been playing around and I run like 50 laps, 30 laps. I take the cars off and the motors. This is just a little HO car, but the big cars, any of them, the two big cars that came in with this set, the Scalextric one, when I used to run them, were burning hot and it smelled like the copper was roasting, like when it starts to burn out. I was always wondering, why is it so hot compared to when you run without this system and you just run like the regular analog with the regular controllers and the power supply? So anyway, here's what I came to the conclusion. Remember how I just said how these worked? Because I know about RC cars. Let me show you what I found out. We're in the red lane here. Let me see if I could get this and hold it so you could see it. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get this. I hope you could see it here. I'm in the red lane. I don't want to block it. I hope this picks up. Look at the comm of the motor, how much sparks are on it. See that? And I thought maybe it was my power supply. I have a good 10 amp nice adjustable supply, but I switched that over to pure battery right now running this. I have a 14-volt battery running it, so it's pure electric and it's making these arc. And when your commutator arcs like that, that's what builds up heat on the motor. Now, if you don't believe me about these systems, here's an adjustable voltage regulator with a battery pack. Now we're going to do the same thing. This is the same car. Wait a minute. Let me get the car better. I'm sorry. No sparks. No sparks at all. And I noticed I was just playing around with this HO car, the G+, and when I run on the track on 14 volts with the regular analog, with the regular controllers you clip on your tracks, these cars are always running ice cold. I was like, oh man, they don't even get hot. They'll last forever. And I did the same thing with the Scalextric unit, how I said, with the wireless controllers and stuff. And then when I was done racing, I picked up the car and I'm like, wow, the motor was hot as hell. And I'm telling you, it's how they work. There must be a little ESC thing in there that regulates the voltage through the wireless controllers. I don't know how it works with the other units. The digital one, I'm thinking, is probably the same way. If you have this or a digital setup, try your car. Get two cars, the same cars, like say a Carrera 132nd or a Scalextric. Run an analog track without one of these power bases, like a regular one like that. Run it on a track on your normal voltage, whatever you use. 20 laps or something, feel the motor. Then go on your digital track with the same car after you let it cool down and run like, do more than 20 laps, do like 50 laps, and then feel the motors on them. And with mine, when I use this thing, the motor gets burning hot. I smell the copper kind of like burning after you do like 2 races in a row. And on my regular analog, it doesn't do that. I'm telling you, it's that arcing. When these arc on the commutator, it builds up a lot of heat. And also when the sealed can motors, because they arc like that, it holds in the heat trapped in the can. So that's my findings on this. I'm pretty sure it's probably the same on the digital systems. That's why I really like, and I'll tell you the truth, guys, the feel of the way the cars drive on this type of unit, it's nothing like the direct connection with the controllers like this. They feel so much better to drive to me. And I can even hear when I pull the trigger slow on this, you hear like the motor making a That's because there's probably something controlling it, a little MOSFET, like I said, ESC thing. So that's what I found. Try it out if you have a track, and you could do like I said, see what you think. I see the sparks, you've seen the sparks. It shouldn't be sparking, it ain't on the regular track, but on this here, sparking like crazy. Well, there you have it, guys. That's what I found, and I'm just sharing it. I think that's how these things work, and I'll tell you the honest truth, I think that's why I always like the regular analog better. There's none of that gimmicky stuff that controls the cars and does all that. I think that really puts a strain on the cars and stuff. But that's just me. It's all fun. You like what you like. Test it out. See for yourself. I see the sparks. Maybe you could test it on your track and see what you think. Or if you ever wondered why your car's engines felt hot, that could be the reason. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Just wanted to let you know what I found out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Little rant. It doesn't matter. They're both fun. It doesn't matter either way you race. I just prefer the analog. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. BS Slot Cars out.